Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst and Pat Mcsharry and the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that fish.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of In-Depth Outdoors. I'm Pat Mcsharry, and today we are up in northern Minnesota chasing bluegills. We got a little bit of a snow front moving in here. This afternoon it's calling for a little bit sunnier skies. We're hoping that these bluegills are going to get charged up here before that clears off and that high pressure moves in. And today I'm fishing with Will Pappenfus here near Bemidji, Minnesota. And Will helps manage the bait shop in town here, Northwoods Bait and Tackle. Always has a great pulse on the different bites going on in this northern Minnesota area. So it's Will Pappenfus and I today here on In-Depth Outdoors.
Big one.
Sick.
Oh, I worked this fish for at least a minute, and finally she decided to eat. And whew, it took me for a workout. But just kind of getting started here. They're kind of few and far between right now, but the quality is definitely there, and hopefully we can keep picking at them and pick up a couple more. Oh, that's pretty. All right.
How big was that one?
You know, it's probably pushing that 10 mark.
Nice.
You know, they kind of deceive you out here. They're kind of tall as they are wide, so you never really know until you throw them on the tape. But I'd say that one was pushing about 10.
Nice.
So drop down and see if we can get a couple more coming.
There he is. There's two of them there.
Two of them?
Yeah, it seems like they kind of show up in pairs.
Yeah, especially some of the big ones. You get those big singles, and then sometimes you get those big ones that roll in 2 packs. I got a couple over here too.
There we go. Little hen there. Drop that bait out. I kind of started it out pretty simple. 1/32 ounce green UV. I'm gonna get back down there, you know. Starting the day off, it took us a little bit to find some fish. You know, we started off fishing the cabbage or on the edge of the weeds, I should say, kind of in pockets, and Will was able to pick one off or a couple there, and now we're out in kind of that 15 to 18 foot basin just outside of that weed edge. You know, early in the morning we were anticipating a real good feeding window there up shallow, but it just didn't really happen. So we're out a little bit deeper now. And I'm assuming as we get towards evening, since they didn't bite up shallow this morning, they probably will this evening.
Come on. Ooh, that's gonna be. There's a dandy.
Nice.
Ooh, he's taking me to the ice. All the perch faded away and 2 big marks came in, and just like clockwork. I don't think he's a giant, but he might not be too bad. Oh, yeah. Nice female. But yeah, there's this whole pile of perch just playing keep away. All of a sudden all the perch disappear. lo and behold, bluegills appear. All right, throw this girl back. The deucer back in. And Pat, I think we're onto something.
Yep. Oh, there's definitely some roamers around here.
Absolutely.
From panfish to predators, nobody does ice fishing like VMC. VMC has created an unrivaled arsenal of weapons for the savvy panfish angler to deploy. It doesn't matter if you're fishing fast or forced to go ultra finesse. VMC has a bite-sized offering sure to entice the most wary panfish. Searching for big fish with teeth? From flutter to rattle spoons, VMC has the most attractive UV finishes and natural bait fish patterns that big walleyes can't resist. Only from VMC.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned-up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters in Walker, Minnesota has the hottest products for ice fishing at unbeatable prices. Everything from Garmin, ice electronics, ice shelters, and ice clothing from all the top brands. And the newest lithium-powered augers with special everyday pricing on the Garmin LiveScope Ice Bundle. Whether you're visiting us in Walker, Minnesota, or placing an order online at reedsports.com. Our state-of-the-art distribution center ensures you'll get your order fast. Reed's Family Outdoor Outfitters offers the best service, best price, best advice, guaranteed.
Okuma Fishing Tackle offers a complete lineup of reels for the die-hard ice angler. The Okuma Samar 10 and Inspira 20 are a perfect match with your favorite panfish or walleye ice fishing rod. Both feature a long stem handle that fits comfortably in a gloved hand. Cyclonic flow rotor technology that throws water off the reel to minimize ice buildup. And a drag system optimized for use in extreme conditions. Everywhere, every day, every fish. Okuma Fishing Tackle is inspired fishing.
Oh my goodness.
Get him?
I stared that fish down, Pat, for I bet you at least 2 minutes.
Nice.
And he finally decided to eat, he ate.
I've definitely lost a few staring contests.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh. There we go. That's a pretty one.
Nice.
Yeah, he up and down at least 2 minutes. Up and down, right on it, would not eat it. Finally just decided to, and we'll fold the rod in half when he ate. That is beauty.
Attaboy.
Bull.
I got one looking at me too. Oh no!
All right. Jeez.
There's one. Oh yeah, that's a nice gill. Be a perfect eater if we were keeping them. Kind of that 8 to 9 inch mark. Pop that hook out. Basically, we just got done popping another batch of holes. What we're finding is with that Mega Live is you're seeing them, but by the time that you find some fish that are 20 feet off to the side, you drill holes on them. By the time you do that, they kind of are either filtering through and are gone or moving on, or you're spooking them, one of the two. So I just got done drilling kind of old school, drilling 10, 15 holes and just filtering through them, and that one was waiting for me when I got to it. Still fishing that 1/32 ounce with a couple spikes and a wax worm. That's just that green UV. It's kind of one of my favorite go-to colors for a bluegill on the lakes up here in northern Minnesota. Always had good luck with that.
Right when you had that one, Pat, I rolled a big one.
Did you?
And I'm not very happy with my performance back there.
It's hard when they're biting like that.
I know, I was so excited you had one going, and then I looked down and before I knew it, I just rolled them.
I switched over to spikes because those perch are so relentless, they steal the waxworms.
That might be something I might have to do here sooner or later.
But it does seem like those big gills sometimes will like that waxworm over a spike, but.
Oh! Pat, my perch turned into something a little bigger.
Nice. Gotta love it when that happens.
Oh, Pat, there's a big one. Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's a stud bull.
That is a beauty right there. We're starting to pick quite a few more up here, and every one of them are just gorgeous.
Was that one aggressive, or did you have to work him a little more?
That one, all the perch just kind of disappeared, but I thought it was just more perch coming up, but that one came up and just smoked it.
Nice.
See you, little buddy. Well, Pat, the wheels are turning.
Yep.
Time to take advantage while the sun's shining.
Yeah, it's not fast and furious by any means, but it's enough to, you know, every 5-10 minutes the perch disappear and a few bluegills show up. And
yeah, especially for some of the quality we've been seeing.
mm-hmm.
I think we're in for a couple big ones here yet before dark.
There he is.
Got him?
Got him.
Nice, nice.
Whew, digging.
That's a good sign.
Yep. Oh yeah, here's a real one here. There we go, that's what we're after.
Attaboy.
Big, nice, beautiful bluegill there. I was checking some holes that we already had punched with the Mega Live, and I was maybe 20 or 30 feet over there in a different hole. Saw there was a few fish around this hole, came over, confirmed, and then I just pulled it out and put my 2D sonar back in that hole, and this one came in and ate it. But that's definitely a Mega Live fish right there. Just kind of hunting them down out here. I mean, we're not beating on them too bad, you know, they're just roaming, and they're super skittish to any sound or any holes drilled, and really we've just kind of learned that with the Mega Live, is you never really knew how much you were actually spooking these fish around and scattering them until you have a tool like that, and then it really tells you how much that actually matters. But they'll literally hide in between holes, and they're pretty smart. But like I said, we're just moving around throughout this basin here. It bottoms out at about 19 or 20 feet of water. Nice weed edge, you know, about 100 yards away from us, which should get good this evening, but we're just hunting and pecking them out here in the basin, and it's working. We're able to pick off some nice fish.
The Pro Lithium 40-volt light from StrikeMaster is going to kick your gas. By combining their 40-volt power head, a new 6-amp-hour battery, and the Light Flight laser drill, StrikeMaster has achieved the pinnacle of ice shredding performance. Weighing in at 21 pounds, the Pro Lithium 40-volt can drill up to 115 holes through 16 inches of ice, while the Light Flight laser drill provides a smooth, nearly effortless cut. StrikeMaster, kick your gas.
Brandel GM in Aiken, Minnesota's only haggle-free Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, is a proud sponsor of In-Depth Outdoors TV. Our Brandel value price ensures that you don't have to spend your entire day haggling to get a great deal. And every new vehicle comes with our exclusive gimmick-free lifetime powertrain warranty. Whether you're in need of service, sales, parts, or body shop repair, stop by our state-of-the-art facility in Aiken or visit us 24/7 at brandelgm.com.
Does your sonar offer dual spectrum chirp, producing razor-sharp images on an ultra-bright HD display? The ability to tailor the display to the way you fish. Precision GPS functionality with legendary Lake Master mapping to move effortlessly from ice to open water. If not, you should be fishing an Ice Helix, the electronic system that offers all the features and performance successful ice anglers demand. Only from Humminbird.
At Eskimo, we have the tools to help you enjoy your time on the ice. They say man needs food, clothing, and shelter. When it comes to shelter, we like the Outbreak 450i with its full-size no-trip door that's nearly 74% bigger than a standard door, making it much easier to load and unload. With 75 square feet of fishable area, you'll be warm and comfortable during your day on the ice. Check out the Outbreak 450i and our full line of products at geteskimo.com.
See Tease me now and whack. It's easy as that.
Yeah.
Got my spotter. Even drilled a hole for me. And I think this is about as big as the last one that you had.
It's funny how you eventually corral them, you know. We popped a few holes and you'd see them on the Mega Live, you drill a hole on them, they'd spook. And then you do it enough times, oh yeah, that's a good one. You do it enough times and eventually you'll get a school of them that just sits still, and that was this school. You know, they're probably still down there for whatever reason.
This one's almost big enough to put 2 hands on.
Yep, that's a beauty.
That is pretty.
We're having to work for them, but they're coming. I mean, you get them once you get on them. They'll bite.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, everything's just roaming so fast right here. And, you know, starting the weeds, it's a good spot to start early ice. And now we got some snow cover. We got a lot more inches of ice. And it's kind of starting to kill those weeds off a little bit. And fish are starting to move out to the basin now.
Yep.
So now we get to play cat and mouse games. I'll get this guy back before he freezes.
Heck yeah, nice one.
All right.
I'm gonna go back on the hunt.
Sounds good. Let me know.
There he is. Got him.
Got him? I got one staring at me too. Let's see if we can double up.
Still another one down there. If I can do this quick enough, might be able to get 2 of them. I don't think this is a great big one, but oh yeah, that's still a nice one though. Another 9.5 incher or so. Beautiful gill. Keep him
Mine's
unhooked.
giving me the old death stare.
Is he? Fire him down there. I am gonna try and catch this other one. It's been kind of rare to have more than one come in at once. Oh, he's still there too. We've just been chasing these roamers out here, and it's usually that school comes through, and by the time you catch one and release it, that school's gone, moved on, and you're not gonna get another one.
Got him, Pat.
There you go.
He just came up and sniffed it. I rolled him. He gave me another chance, and he came in with some aggression and finally just inhaled it.
Mine left me.
Ooh, that's a nice hen. Yeah.
Sweet.
Look at the colors on that one.
Oh yeah, beauty.
That one's got a lot of purple in her. That is a beauty right there.
There we go. Ooh, digging.
Good one, Pat?
Yeah. Just had the old tackle bag out there. Ended up switching colors. I stuck with the tungsten tubby, but I switched to glow hot perch. Oh yeah, there's a nice gill. Look at that guy. Beautiful. But super nice bluegill there. Boy, is that a tall one. And I switched to that glow hot perch, like I said. And one thing I've been doing that seems to work pretty well, I'll get that fish back, but I've been putting a spike, 2 spikes and 1 waxworm on. And it seems like the bigger gills like those waxworms, but if you have perch pestering you, I like having a couple spikes on there because they tend to stay on a lot better. So that's kind of how I've been rigging up my bait. You know, it makes it a little bit more efficient for when the perch are pestering you. You know, you still have bait down there, but then you still have that waxworm for that big bluegill if he comes in and is picky and wants something specific. Couple spikes, big waxworm on there. It's a pretty big profile, and by doing that, I'm kind of trying to weed out some of the smaller fish in the perch and hopefully just target those bigger ones. But that's what it looks like right there.
There he is.
Nice.
That is the first time I think I might pull more than 1 fish out of the same hole, Pat.
It's definitely been one of those days.
Oh my goodness, Pat.
Big one?
Oh yeah.
Nice, dude.
That is a chunk right there. Well, if I'm gonna get lucky, it might as well be a lucky big one. Oh man, he went down about 3 feet, went away like he was gonna leave, all of a sudden he turned right back around and came up and hammered me. Not complain about that. Get this girl back. Whew. I love big bluegills, Pat.
They are fun.
I love walleyes, but there's something about a big bluegill in the winter. Even if it's windy, cold, I want to catch them all.
Mm-hmm.
Norsk Lithium offers a complete lineup of lithium-ion batteries to power your ice electronics that provide huge weight savings and the power you need to fish from sun-up to sundown. Available in 7.5, 15, and 20 amp hour capacities, Norsk Lithium batteries are perfectly matched to power your mechanical, digital, and live imaging sonar systems, featuring 2 patent-pending USB ports for powering all of your USB devices and an integrated LED power indicator. Find your perfect battery online at norsklithium.com.
Here at StrikeMaster, our goal, our focus, was to create the warmest, most thoughtfully engineered, and safest lineup of outerwear for the ice angler ever produced. StrikeMaster's SOS stay-on-surface flotation technology will be there if you need it, providing up to 2 hours of flotation when the jacket and bibs are worn as a pair. StrikeMaster, wear the hottest brand on the ice.
This winter, Reed's in Walker, Minnesota is celebrating their 50th anniversary by giving the viewers of the In-Depth Outdoors TV show the chance to win the ultimate ice fishing machine. Prize package includes a Polaris Ranger XP1000 with tracks and a flatbed trailer. To enter, visit our website at indepthoutdoors.com and look for the 50th anniversary logo to submit your entry. The winner will be selected May of 2022, and I will personally deliver the Polaris and trailer to the winner. Enter today for your chance to win at indepthoutdoors.com.
Ooh, here we go. Which one wants it? That's a school there.
You working one?
Yeah, there's about 6 down there, and I just got rocked.
Jeez.
Whew. They are putting the feed bag on, I tell you what, Pat.
I'm gonna have to move in on you.
Might be a hole over here. Gosh, they aren't getting any smaller either, I don't think. Nope, definitely not. This is just getting insane. Now the males want to come out and play. Pat, this is getting a little ridiculous.
How big's that one?
No, we're looking a little over 10, I'd say.
Nice.
10 1/4. But definitely wide. Oh, get this guy back. That's just a beauty right there. All right, I'll let you go, big boy. See you later, alligator. Just keep the train rolling. They're gonna keep biting. I'm gonna keep trying to catch them.
Are you fishing a 32nd ounce?
Yeah, 1/32 black and chartreuse. Just throwing a little waxy on the end. I'm just kind of threading it on, just so if they do come up and just want to pick at it, they got to get that whole jig in their mouth to get it.
Mm-hmm. One of the strategies that has ended up working out pretty well for us today is right away this morning, we started up shallow. And by shallow, I mean like 12 to 14, 15 feet of water, just right on the edge of the weeds. Started out there, picked off a few fish, and then pushed out deeper out into this basin. And once we got out here, using the Mega Live really worked well to kind of keep track of where the fish are. And once we had a lot of holes drilled out in this area where these fish are living, it's been nice to just be able to walk around, drop that Mega Live in the hole, scan around, be able to look around, and not have to drill another hole. So basically, you pick the closest hole in the direction that the fish are heading, you try and cut them off, and that's been working really well. You know, it's still, we're working for every fish we catch today. Conditions are not great, but it's basically put most of the fish on the ice for us. You know, there's been a lot of fish that we've seen moving throughout this basin, got out in front of them, and been able to catch them.
Come back. Yep, there we go. Well, I had one single on the screen, and he kind of wasn't doing much, and then all of a sudden, 4 more came out of nowhere, and he definitely definitely got a little hungrier. Oh yeah, another big hen. Ooh. That's a tall one there. The average is definitely getting better here towards dark. Definitely helps when you have more competition there. Singles are a little tougher to get to bite, but once you get one or two more that come on the screen, totally changes their mood. And that is a hefty one. All right, let's get this girl back. Oh, they're getting big here towards dark, guys. They are getting big, and they dig. Can't get enough of it.
There's a fish. Well, we moved back up shallow and the bluegills are cruising the edge of these weeds again. The wind is definitely not quit on us, but the big bullgills are still biting. Another nice bluegill there. Back up in, like I said, 13 feet of water now, right on the edge of those weeds. And that is another pushing 10-incher. It's crazy how many of those we've caught today. I switched baits again. I switched to that orange 1/32 ounce tungsten tubby with one wax worm on there. Every fish is a little different. Each one's kind of picky. I had a good string there on the glow hot perch, and I think I started the day with that green UV, but overall, super awesome day up here fishing with Will. Couldn't ask for a better bite given the conditions. You know, as we started out, it was snowing, and at the end of the day here, we got super high pressure, winds blowing out of the northwest, but we were able to scratch together a bunch of really nice fish. And a big thanks to Will for having us up. Awesome day out on the water here. If you're up in the area chasing bluegills, crappies, walleyes, whatever you're doing, heading up to Red Lake or Lake of the Woods, and you need some bait, be sure to stop in at Northwoods Bait and Tackle there. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at indepthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.